Good morning, Dex. How you doing, man?
I've been smiling too.
Good morning, guys. Y'all doing all right?
How many times would you guess you've watched that at bat?
Clips. I've seen clips. I haven't watched that at bat. So I mean, I guess it's probably under 10 to watch that at bat.
What was the count, Dex, on that homer?
It was 2-1.
So I want to ask you. You know you're leading off. You know this the night before, and you know who's pitching. So as you're thinking about it the night before, you're thinking about it that morning, where you're sitting like, hey, I'm swinging first pitch, I get this, I'll get that, and then the count got to 2-1. What was your approach?
It just depends. I mean, we faced him 3 times. That was the 3rd time we faced him. We kind of got to him the 2nd time. So you start to figure him out a little bit, and I mean, the guy was he was on the top of his game. I actually talked to Corey about it at Derek Jeter's golf tournament. And we were sitting there just working through at bats. It's tough to face a team 3 times, and because you got to try to mix things up.
He was out of gas by that point, too, Corey Kluber. I mean, he was.
No, we can't say that. We can't say that.
I'm taking nothing away from what you guys did. You know, the thing about that highlight, Dex, that gets me is the dude that almost brought that homer back for the Indians, Rajai Davis, had, for me, what was the most electrifying moment that I've ever seen in a ballpark. He almost got there. That was over him. But yeah. Rajai he straightened out Aroldis Chapman late in that game, and you guys had to come back. Here it is. I mean, this place went bonkers.
Yeah, it was an awesome scene. It was so loud.
Have you ever talked to Rajai about this game, and what are your conversations like with guys that were on the other side?
I tell Rajai every time I see him, I run from him because he almost took it right out of our hands. And I tell him all the time, I said, no, Rajai. Then I give him a hug all the time. But no, Rajai's great. Yeah, I mean, I was happy for him after the game.
After the game.
Yeah. So how about this? Like, I want to ask you this because we talk so much about the Jason Hayward win one for the Gipper.
I just wrote that down.
Right, we're thinking alike today.
Yeah, we are.
That speech, does it get too much credit? Does it get not enough credit? What did Jason say? Did you guys, like, charge out of the dugout after the rain delay like men on a mission? Walk us through all that.
We actually, hats off to Jay Hay because he felt the room. He felt the energy in the room. So we all left. We all went our separate ways, and he got us all together and started it off, and everybody said their piece, kind of got some stuff off their chest, and we knew what we had to do.
What could you guys have been upset about?
There's a lot. There's a lot that transpired, and I don't think we were upset. We were just disappointed in ourselves that we had this lead and they back on us, and it's a good team over there, but at the end of the day, I feel like we worked this hard, and we made a few mistakes there that we thought we should have done better with, and then just bringing the morale back up.
Did you guys feel pressure to win that series? Because really, that was your year. You guys were the dominant team of the whole season.
We did, but at the end of the day, when we were down 3-1, I mean, we've won 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. But we knew we were the better team. It was just about us just going out and playing and really, playing to our potential. And we knew, this was a team to do it if there was any team.
Now, were you a free agent or were you traded to the Cubs?
I was traded to the Cubs in 15, and I signed back with them as a free agent in 16.
So that's good, because my next question leads to this. So did you see this coming with this club?
You know what? It's funny. I'll tell you a story about Steve Kerr. So Steve Kerr was down in, he had neck surgery, I guess, the year before that, and he's working out down here at one of the PT places that I used to work out at. And one of the guys comes up to me, one of the doctors comes up to me and says, hey, did you do us a favor? Coach Kerr wants a picture with you. Do you mind? I said, oh, no, absolutely. So I go in there. I'm talking to Coach Kerr. I'm a free agent. And it's about spring training time. And he said, I love you with the Cubs. He goes, man, you guys were so close last year because we lost in the National League Championship. And he's like, you guys were so close last year. If you guys win there, trust me, for somebody who's won, Chicago is the best city to win in. And if you come back, y'all got a chance to win. And I said, you know what? I love Chicago. He goes, please, just trust me. And I ended up signing back there. I saw him towards the end of the year, and I said, I think you're right. I think this is our year.
Oh, that's a cool story, man.
To Coach Kerr, yeah.
Coach Kerr.
Cool.
So for a team that hadn't won a World Series in a century, you guys are young dudes. You kind of arrived sooner than anticipated that year. You win the World Series on the road. Does everybody stay together to celebrate, or did y'all go your separate ways? And give us like the PG version of that night after the game.
PG version.
Oh, no, we flew back that night. So everybody's together, and it was cool when we flew home. The city of Chicago, they had, our plane was landing, and they had all the fire trucks, spraying water all over the plane. It was awesome. And then they had everybody from United. We flew to United. They had them out in the hangar watching us get off the plane. It was awesome.
It's awesome.
Man, I just remember coming across so many people in that series when you were in Chicago. They had never won in so long. And it was like, They were going nuts.
The parade was crazy.
What was that?
They called it, the parade was crazy. It was, I guess it was 5 million people, the 7th largest gathering ever in world history.
Wow.
Wow, that's cool, man.
That is really cool.
Hey, Dex, we appreciate the visit. We always love chatting with you about a lot of stuff, including the 2016 World Series, of course. And that Game 7 is airing on MLB Network at 2 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. Maybe you can watch that at bat for an 11th time if you tune in.
What's the full AB?
Hey, this is the thing. I will tell you, enjoy the game. Spoiler, we win.
Dexter Fowler with us on the program. Thanks, Dex.